Status is defined as a socially defined position in a group or society characterized by certain expectations, rights, and duties. Many different individuals can occupy the same status, and a status is not something that is exclusive to the person that it carries it. Some examples of statuses include professional musicians, athletes, and students. I chose to examine Gordon Ramsay's status because I feel that he is a good example of an individual with high achieved status, ascribed status, and master status. Let's start with ascribed status. Ascribed status is status that we cannot choose. For example, Gordon Ramsay's ascribed status is that he is a white male who grew up in a lower class family. All of these things cannot be controlled, but they contribute to Ramsay's success. Ramsay's status of being a white man definitely was an advantage to him in his social interactions. Rarely are white men discriminated against in our society, and they typically do not face an unequal playing field when it comes to gaining access to opportunity. I think that this ascribed status definitely benefits Ramsay in society, and I think that his other successes were easier for him to achieve due to his ascribed status. Next is achieved status. Achieved status are statuses that are gained by an individual throughout their life. Some of Ramsay's achieved statuses include professional chef, television personality, father, and husband. I think that Ramsay's achieved statuses are not rare and are for the most part shared by many people. I think that the fact that Ramsay is a chef might be more relatable for the average person than if he were known for being some sort of singer or performer. This may give him advantage when talking to people in his personal life, as they can relate to him on a deeper level. I also think that in society, people have respect for hard work and generally admire people who are good at what they do. I think that this works in Ramsay's favor because I believe that many people view him as a master chef and icon in his field. Finally is master status. Master status is the most important status that a person occupies. I believe that Ramsay's master status is his celebrity. I believe that his fame has helped him a lot in his own personal reactions when networking. I also believe that people with fame in general have more respect from society as a whole. The combination of his fame and wealth makes him very powerful in our society, and therefore people look up to him more than they would look up to a person who is not as famous or wealthy. I think that this would be his master status because it separates him from a lot of other people, especially people in his own profession. The majority of people in America who live as chefs or cooks are middle class and do not have the same opportunities that Ramsay has had due to his fame and wealth. In terms of our society, Ramsay and other people with lots of wealth and fame are more likely to experience a better quality of life. Overall, I think that Gordon Ramsay is an interesting person to assess because as a chef, the biggest thing that sets him apart from the average person is his fame and wealth. I think that looking at Ramsay's success, we are able to see the importance that our society places on having money, which may be a big reason why people with money seem to be favored by various societal institutions.